Hi, I'm Jenkins, and welcome to week 24 of Reflections. Now, we've got some updates here. I got a new chair. I'm sitting on it right now. It's pretty much the same chair I had back in Denver, but it's got a different brand on it. But I swear, all the parts are the same and everything's in the same spot. I removed the armrest using the same Allen wrench that came with the first one. So now I can play piano. I'm good to go. No more sitting on a lawn chair, so that's awesome. Also, the Magic pre-release was yesterday. I ran up to Fernley, an hour and a half away, to take part in the event, and it was so fun. I had a blast, and I really reminded myself of how much I enjoy that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely going to be going back for the next set, which is in September, so a couple months away. But I did pretty well, actually. I went 2-1, and I ended up getting a win for the last round as well. But my person I was supposed to play left early, so I ended up winning 3 free packs. Not bad, not bad. And my one loss was to the guy who ended up as first or second place. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't check the final standings. So I ended up getting top five out of like 26 people. So that's pretty decent. I'm getting quite better at that kind of stuff than I was a whole year ago. So that's encouraging to see improvement in other areas of my life, not just, what you see on here. Also, I want to say I just had an awesome sound design session. I've been working on my remix, and I'm starting to really truly enjoy what I'm doing. It's not so frustrating anymore. It's more of like a creative flow discovery process. I'm actually having fun doing this, and I'm actually starting to lose track of time. So that's a really good sign. You'll see that in my spreadsheet how today is just the only day I got at least an hour in all week. Also, as this video is probably appropriately titled, I am reworking my rating system. Now, there's been multiple people who have come to me and they've expressed their concern that the rating system is BS as it currently is. So I just want to explain how it's going to work going forward. And now I'm not tossing your guys' comments aside. I'm taking them seriously, and they impacted how we're going to be doing ratings moving forward. So first of all, let's get into the spreadsheet and see what we got going on here. As you can see, it was a pretty solid week. For 5-minute minimums, I was able to hit every single activity every day except for 3 time slots. There's 3 penalties. Tuesday, I missed a workout. Yesterday, I didn't meditate. When you get home at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I could only think I could meditate. I would have just fell asleep. And one more, I didn't read on Tuesday. Big deal, right? But hey, it's all about consistency, right? So I want to say solid week across the board. My workout sections are kind of lagging behind, and I've kind of fell off with charting TA. It hasn't been quite as interesting as I've been spending more time on music production, which I don't want to discourage at all. That's what I want to be doing. And as you can see, today was my big day. I had a great time, and I want to have more of these types of days moving forward for sure. So considering all of this, here's how the rating system's going to work, okay? So listen up, everybody. I'm only going to say this once and just refer everyone back to this video if there's any questions or concerns, okay? So I want to view the rating system as like a letter grade, right? So if I get an A, a 9 out of 10, basically, that means I'm excelling. That means I'm pushing to, I'm exceeding everything very well. Like all the categories are exceeded, which is a very good sign that I should be pushing the system floor up, as in I should change it from a 5-minute minimum to a 10-minute minimum. That's what I should be doing when I get a bunch of 9s in a row, 9 or 10s in a row. Those are excellent weeks, and it's time to raise the floor. And I want to say when I'm doing just the bare minimum, which is 5 minutes in every category. Now I want to say, just because I do 5 minutes, if I did 5 minutes in every single category, that is no compromise for my goal, and that's what I want. But I want to establish these categories, these 5-minute 5-minute activities as my baseline. They are, that's perfectly all right to do that, but to be fair with myself and what I'm trying to do, I got to grade myself accordingly. So doing the bare minimum is kind of like getting a passing grade, but you're not like flying in colors. So I think it'd be appropriate to give myself like perhaps a 7 out of 10, a C, if I just got 5 minutes in every single category. And then if I'm missing a few slots, then it'll go to a D. And then, the world falls apart any lower than that, right? So I think that's what we're gonna do going forward. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, whether you agree with my rating today. But I think I'm going to give myself a 7 this week. Okay, it's a C. I almost got everything for everything. I got 3 penalties, that's not bad. That's almost no compromise, and that's so close to no compromise. I'm that close away. So, weeks like this are okay, I think. It's okay to miss a few days here and there, but the goal is no compromise indeed, and I will be pushing for newer heights moving forward. So I'm going to copy these values here, and I do apologize about the confusion in last week's video, but it turns out that everything is working correctly with my spreadsheet. So there's no reason to be concerned. Everything's working fine. The last video was legit. And so here we go. We have 874 for my balance here. But I did use 4 extra hours of screen time this week. I was playing Hobo Tough Life, basically a homeless person simulator, and I was really having a lot of fun with it. I kind of revived my gaming addiction for a little bit, so to speak. So I'm going to add my 400 points to here, just 1,300, get rid of these. Okay, so I'm down to 474 points after all that's said and done. I am now level 30 music production, and I feel like that's about appropriate for how much I feel I know. The more I learn I don't know that much. So that is what I have for the spreadsheet part. Now, I did encounter some problems this week. One being my state of my apartment really is kind of a little disorganized, I guess, but it's not like unclean. It's just I'm missing key components of like furniture and like, I need an extra set of drawers for clothes, and I need a kitchen table. I don't have a bed. I've been sleeping on an air mattress for a month and a half now, and I really would like to have a mattress, so that's something I really gotta start making a higher priority on my list, because I don't want to mess up my back. And yeah, the whole Magic event kind of got me back in a dopamine craze, I gotta say. Like today in particular, yes, I got an hour in for music production, but before then I basically wallowed my whole day away in my room looking at my Magic cards and kind of just, I don't know, studying them closely, and it was fun, but man, my day is gone, and I got to put away my cards until the next set comes out. That stuff is carefully designed to eat up your day. I swear, it's very efficient at keeping you attentive all day, and I can't fall into that pit, not anymore. And what's next here? What am I gonna do now? So you seen the 5-minute workouts? You could say it's really not very effective, but hey, it's a start, and I'm starting to actually enjoy them more. Like I actually, it's not like I actually enjoy them a lot more, and I'm learning new stuff as I go. I'm getting more comfortable doing all these things, and I gotta say, it's probably not a result of my 5-minute workout routine here, but I have noticed that I do feel a lot less soft than I was at the beginning of the year. So I think that's a good sign. And let's see. I'm also working on some projects here. I'm very busy to a point of shutting down completely when it comes to music production, but I kind of broke that cycle today, so I'm hoping to keep that up. I'm working on my remix. I'm making a little progress here and there, and I'm making strides when it comes to sound design. And like I said, it's actually getting really fun and really cool. So look out. I'm gonna have some new stuff coming soon. I'm also making a theme song for one of my friends, and I don't think I'm getting paid for it, but yeah, why am I doing this again? But anyway, I need to have that a demo done by Friday, so that's going to be taking up a lot of my time. Probably should get started on that. Anyway, and other than that, I'm just going to keep my eye out for furniture, stuff to stock up my apartment. You know, I don't want to buy a used mattress, but that's another thing I got to look out for where I can buy one. I'll probably have to take another road trip and stuff one in my car. Who knows? But yep. That's about all I got for today. Take care, everybody. Go out there and just be productive. Do it. Do it for me. Have a good one, guys. No compromise. Let's go.